So a couple nights ago, I was in the kitchen making dinner when I heard what sounded like somebody trying to open the back door. It sounded like whoever this person was had keys to the house and they were trying to get in. I'm of course startled, so I run to the back door to look out the window and I don't see anyone there, but I do have a sensor light out there and the sensor light does turn on, but there's no one there. I try to rationalize it and ignore it, thinking maybe I'm just hearing things, maybe it was an animal, I don't know. And I go back to cooking. Not more than a few moments later, I hear the noise again, like the jiggling noise. And I run back to the back door and I look and I physically can look out the window and see that there's nothing there, but the sensor light is on yet again. I then did something really stupid that I don't recommend you do. If you ever hear knocks or you hear unexplained noises, you don't ever open the door. But for whatever reason, I decided to open the door anyways to make sure that my back gate was locked. So I opened the door. Of course, there's nothing in my backyard. I locked the back gate and I just come back in the house and I shut it. I feel that at this point, whatever was trying to get in, whatever this supernatural thing that was trying to get in, came into the house. Once I came back into the house, I set the alarm and I just finished up in the kitchen and tried to just forget about it. Once it was time to go to bed, my son went to sleep. His room is right next to mine, and then I went to sleep. Around midnight, I'm laying in bed just scrolling on TikTok when I get a text from my son. Now remember, my son's room is right next to mine, so I'm confused as to why he's texting me. He tells me that he keeps hearing footsteps in the hallway and that he's scared because he looked underneath his bedroom door and saw like two feet or pair of shoes or whatever right outside his bedroom door. I'm of course startled by this and I jump up and I open the door and I'm like looking around, I'm like there's no one here. I check up on him, I'm like there's no one here. When I walk out into the hallway, I got chills up and down my body, which told me that we were dealing with something. I of course did not tell my son this. I try to calm him down and tell him that maybe he was just hearing things, that maybe it was the neighbors. I kind of prayed with him for a little bit until he calmed down and went to sleep, and I just tried to shrug it off. But I knew in the morning I was going to have to cleanse the house. The activity continued for a couple days. It was every night my son would hear it. I, for whatever reason, couldn't hear it, but my son would hear it. We actually ended up putting a camera in the hallway to try to capture something, like a motion detector camera, but the motion detector thing on it broke. Of course, I never caught anything.
Subscribe.